away. Call in the house hunters. We have the perfect mix of industry know-how, guaranteed to give you the ultimate guide to buying a property. Yeah.
We are guiding this one at just £24,000.
I'll cut out the middleman and find the right houses at rock bottom prices.
Are we all done? Sold.
Of course, my way is the best.
Oh, come on.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Off you go, boys. They don't stand a chance.
Every toast.
I'm going to prove to Simon and Kerry that buying at auction is nowhere near as nerve-wracking or as difficult as some people may think.
Right.
But if you've done your homework, it's a very exciting, quick and efficient way of bagging a bargain.
You do need to tread carefully though. Preparation is everything. And once you get to auction, remember this: when the hammer falls, the deal is done.
Sold.
So do your research carefully, view the property, get a survey, work out your costs before you turn up and pull a promising options.
And we're here in Withington, which is just under 2 miles away from Didsbury, one of the most sought-after locations in South Manchester, and absolutely perfect for Kerry and Simon. It's a gorgeous road, so at least we've got the location right.
Unfortunately, the property isn't quite as attractive.
Now, they say that you always want to buy the worst house on the best road, and quite clearly, this is one of the worst houses on the road. But this is a fantastic road. If you've looked around, some of the properties are absolutely beautiful. This particular property is not as bad as it first looks. Externally, there's nothing too structurally wrong with this property. OK, you're going to need new windows, a bit of repointing on the chimney stack there. Sadly, we can't get inside, so there's absolutely no way of being able to tell exactly how the internal condition fares.
It's being sold as a blind lot. Not uncommon, but it means you have to rely solely on a good look from the outside and a thorough read of the details.
In this particular case, the auctioneers have made reference to the internal damage, the fact that the property requires full refurbishment, and that there is, in their opinion, no real chance of it being used in its current state for occupation. Quite clearly, you're going to need to rewire it. It's going to need a full gut job. There's going to be kitchens, bathrooms, repainting, decorating, and I would estimate that you're talking at least £30,000.
This would be a big, big project for Simon and Kerry, but done up, this house would be fantastic. The guide price is £125,000. Now that seems quite high to me. I need to know what the finished product would fetch before I can say if it's a good or bad deal. A quick search on the web would show me what other properties have sold for on this street.
But better still, there's a house for sale just down the road, so the local agent should be able to tell me everything I need to know.
First of all, how many bedrooms is it?
It's currently 5 bedrooms, but it has 4 reception rooms. It's currently on the market at £245,000.
Excellent. Can I ask your expert opinion, please, on what you think a fully refurbished 3-bedroom semi would be worth on that road?
Around about £165,000 for a market valuation.
Thanks, bye. Now, what's very interesting about that is our local agent has told us that in tip-top order, our property could be worth up to about £165,000. Now, the guide price is £125,000 to £145,000. Bear in mind, we're going to probably need to spend at least £20,000 to £30,000 on it. It's not striking me as a fantastic deal at that kind of money. However, if you're an owner-occupier, you're not necessarily buying it to trade it on or to let it out, then it's probably the right sort of money.
It's a great area, and the property on paper is everything Simon and Kerry have asked for. They would have to do a lot of work, and my big concern is that because they have never bought at auction before, committing to a house they haven't even seen the inside of could be a step too far. I have got another option up my sleeve, and I can view it inside and out.
Right, my first impression of this property is very positive. Outside, the property looks to be in good condition. There's nothing wrong with the brickwork that I can see. The roof seems to be in good order, and I really like the fact that there's off-street parking to the front. It's got a gate as well for a bit of added security, and to the side there's a wide access to a nice sized rear garden. I'm very, very happy about this one, and I can't wait to get inside and have a look.
It's already got top marks for having a front door that's not padlocked. I'm hoping that means there won't be any nasty surprises inside.
Excellent. OK, well, this is an absolute beauty. This is a proper auction lot. There's lots of cosmetic works quite clearly needed, but there's nothing too catastrophic so far. Okay, this is a lovely sized kitchen, but I remember Kerry and Simon were very keen to get an open plan one. Brilliant. This is a stud wall, so it will cost very little indeed to actually open this up into that first reception room and have a nice big open plan kitchen diner exactly as they want.
Everything about this house screams of an ex-letting property. Students have been living here for the last couple of years, and although you can spot the signs, I think the landlord would be pretty pleased with the way it's been looked after. The work that needs doing shouldn't put Simon and Kerry off.
That's nothing, that's fine, that's just cosmetic. This is actually a very good sized double bedroom, really good.
Looks like one of those students hasn't quite moved out yet.
Okay, well it looks like we've got another very good sized double room here. Obviously it's currently being used as a music room, but I think we've got 4 bedrooms here. And I understand that Johnny and Jane most certainly do not have. But not only that, the guide price on this property is just £95,000, a staggering £85,000 below Kerry and Simon's budget. So having seen the inside of this one, if I have to make a decision between this and the Withington property, I think this is going to have less work to do. I'm much more confident about advising them on what needs doing to this property. So this, for me, is the winning property.
The price has perked them up, and when they see just how much property they're getting for their money, I'm sure spirits will lift even further.
So come in, guys. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of work for you, Simon, but it's not a massive job. There's no structural problems that I've seen. For me,
it's a nice
this is
blank canvas, really,
for you.
So would it need a rewire? Or?
The fact that it's habitable and the fact that there's been tenants living in here, that would mean they would have to have had the necessary safety certificates in place. It'll all be fine.
It'll all be fine, yeah.
You come into the kitchen. Appreciate the size.
Yeah.
It's actually quite big, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what I'm really excited about is you wanted an open plan kitchen. That is a stud wall. You can open that up and have a really nice L-shaped kitchen. So picture it will go round here and all the way through there, maybe put in a little arch, whatever you want, but you can have a really nice open plan
That'd be a
kitchen
good
here.
idea.
Okay. All right, if you guys come and have a look at the garden.
Ooh, that's bigger than I
Good
thought.
Good size, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
The only limitation with the garden is that it's overlooked from 3 sides.
It
So
is.
would we be able to do anything with that?
I mean, it looks like there were some trees at the bottom, but they've chopped them
Exactly.
down, so that would have been the privacy, I think.
All I can say to you is it wouldn't take a great deal of effort to plant some new trees. You get some hedges along. You could, you
Like
know,
the
make
neighbours.
Yeah, you can make this as private as you wanted to.
Yeah.
Obviously, maybe they all have great relationships. They like talking over the fence to one another. But if that wasn't your
It's
cup
quite
of tea,
overlooked.
exactly, it's not a big change.
Well, our worry is we don't really know much about things going to auction, you know, kind of what would be the process if we do like this house?
This is a freehold house. It's not going to have a great deal of paperwork in it, but you would be advised to get a solicitor to have a quick run through and just make sure there's nothing onerous about the property. Your next stage is to decide what your maximum budget's going to be. Once you've done that, you simply turn up to the auction, you bring your ID, you bring your checkbook, and you bid for it. And you just try and keep calm. Don't get too caught up in the excitement. I promise you, it's the most thrilling and exciting experience you'll have buying a property as
It
an
sounds
auction.
terrifying, not thrilling.
No, it's,
I knew Simon and Kerry would be more positive once they saw the space in this place.
This is probably the master bedroom, as you can see. Now, I would like to tell you, while you're having a quick look around, that this isn't just a 1-bedroom house, obviously. It's not a 2-bedroom house. In fact, it's not even a 3-bedroom house. This is a 4-bedroom property.
Right, so
quite
that's good
interesting.
news.
And the price is still just £95,000 to £100,000. So this, I think, is an absolute stonking deal for you. So have a good look around and we'll speak later.
It's great that Simon and Kerry have been able to put their
So guys, give me the news. What do you think?
We're just trying to add up between the space that it has got and
Yeah.
the location that it's in.
Mixed reaction from us, really.
That's
Yeah.
understandable. That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, because it's a different area than we were thinking of.
Yes.
But obviously with the space and the price, then that goes in its favour. So
Yeah, the space and price are definitely plus points on
Yeah.
it. It's huge and it's...
Yeah,
you know.
well,
and we've just got to add that up between location, how much work that we actually still need to do on it as well. But
And the curb appeal isn't great. And that was a little bit of a factor for me.
Yeah,
I
of
wanted
course.
to come up and go, that looks nice, that house.
No, I understand that.
But, you know,
It's definitely something to think about.
yeah, we need to go away and have a real good think about it, think of the budget.
And obviously don't forget that you could always put in an offer prior to auction if this was something you
Yeah.
wanted to
Oh,
go
really?
for. Absolutely, you don't have to wait till the auction day. Yeah, but you've got to make sure that this is one you want to go for.
And you would come to auction with us.
I would hold your hand, help you, and make sure you didn't do anything ridiculous on auction day.
Different. Simon and Kerry have got a huge decision to make.
Right, fellas, honestly, how do you think it went?
Price-wise, I bet I whipped both of you in terms of taking them to something that was way under their budget. I'm not convinced they were completely as excited as maybe I was about the location. So one of you is probably taking this one.
I'm not sure this isn't some sort of clever ruse, to be honest with you.
It's all mind games.
I think mine went pretty well. Location-wise, they were a bit iffy about the area, but I did send them off to have a look around before they went to meet you. So maybe that might have swung the balance. But there's plenty of work to do, so it's whether or not Simon can convince Kerry.
They did arrive with me in jubilant spirits, I must say, yep.
Jane is absolutely banking on hers as the winning property. I really can sense that.
Time, but we've had word they're on their way. The decision is in.
Oh, hello.
there they are.
Here they are. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, really well.
Really good,
Had
yes.
quite a long chat about it.
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
us.
very long, I can see. Look, cut to the chase. Who's the winner?
Oh,
Shall we tell them?
yeah, we had quite a big decision to make.
We did.
Yeah, and it took us quite a while, but we've gone for Johnny.
Johnny's property.
Oh, no!
I don't believe it.
Sorry, Jane.
Firstly, more.
Good luck with it, guys.
I'm a bit gutted, to be
I'd
honest.
so much rather you would have won than him. I can't be bothered to have to listen to him.
We
for
aren't
a
going to be
week
hearing
now.
anything else for absolutely on and on.